I want to show you a replay on iRacing from back when the new season started. Now this replay is from a random hosted session I joined when the new Ford Mustang came out. I had some super fun racing with some super random people, and that's just what I want to sort of go through and just show you quickly. So basically it all started when I spotted a couple of guys just racing on track in the replay. I was like, I want to do some racing. Now this was the very day that the update came out with a new Ford, so we're just going a bit quickly there. But yeah, I just spotted someone racing on the track and I wanted to join them. Luckily, they seem very lenient with that. Someone just crashing off at the barriers. Yeah. So you can see here it starts basically. These were the 4 guys that were racing and I wanted to join them. So I back off a little bit to sort of get them up here. And damage is off in this session, by the way, so we could race as hard as we wanted to. Now, the racing did go quite crazy. There was a lot of crazy moments that we had, but of course it had to start out in some way or another. This is how it started out. A casual little 4 wide moment. Look at that. Just heading down towards this corner. These guys that I'm joining are going 4 wide. Sending it on each other. So I was like, alright, this is gonna be fun. Is what I was thinking at this point, I'm sure. And you can see everyone just going off, bit of contact, and this is, you know, the good thing about these guys was they were very easy to like race with, because it was very easy to do a safety car, proper safety car, where blokes was just waiting for each other and just waiting for everyone to catch up to the train and would go racing again. Nothing crazy. It's easy. That's what we did here. We waited for these couple of guys to just catch up after a little crash, and then we go racing again. Time for absolute memes. Oh boy. You don't say. This was something else. And this, I think this here's one reason why sim racing is just so nice. I could just join a random session and I had some of the best and funniest racing I've probably ever had. And I'll show you why. We'll get to that, because this gets a lot more crazy than what it is right now. Opa, bit of a slide from the guy in front. We just passed straight by him. Nothing crazy. Now, I believe most of these cars were like 3 to 5, 6k was that one guy, and this guy in the red was like a 1.9k, I think. So they were not slow, but they were a lot of fun to do racing with. That's one thing, that's for sure. Look at this. Here we go on the outside. We have to stay behind here. We stay behind this guy. I think there's a guy on our inside as well. Someone just slightly gets a tab and he spins around and we take another safety car. This was cool. This was cool. A lot of fun. I wasn't in voice chat or anything with these guys. It was just, so once again, the final guy catches up and we go racing again. Now, at this point, you know, it was like, I had gotten into it. I was like, this is a lot of fun. I had done a couple laps with these guys, having a bunch of good racing. So I'm the car ahead now, the Proton livery in the Mustang, which by the way, I love how that looks. First of all, the Mustang looks super cool, and then with the Proton livery on as well, it looks super epic. I really like it. He gets a good bit of a slipstream. He goes for a move down the inside. Of course, we have to leave him some space, but he gets the move done eventually. And we're actually just a lot of cars just side by side in a big battle at this point, in a big bunch. Just having a bunch of fun, really. Here he tries to send it to the inside, tries to keep it on the outside, which of course eventually doesn't happen. He actually runs incredibly deep. Actually, both of them do. I wouldn't say this is my fault necessarily, because look at this. First the white guy runs deep, and then the orange guy as well just runs deep. So I don't really have a lot to do with the situation. But hey, we do another safety car and wait for everyone to catch up once again and have some more battling. Yeah, so now someone else as well joined in at this point, and now we were up to 6 people racing, I think. We were sort of just driving around for a little bit, eventually waiting up for the other guys to join in so we could have some giga racing. Yeah, look at this. So here now, another guy joined in the Corvette. So now we're up to 6 guys who are just driving around in a random hosted session, having some fun. Going 3 wide at Road America, going 4 wide as well right after that, and just absolutely sending each other like there was no tomorrow. You can see that. Bit of contact. Another bit of contact. Another little crash. There's such memes. So this was with the red guy. He was a little bit lower rated. He was having a lot of memes. Narrowly having to miss out on a Corvette. It just absolutely runs it deep. We're having sort of a half safety car at this point, and now we've sort of gone. We're going side by side. The poor Corvette surrounded by the Mustangs, yes. The lonely Corvette surrounded by the Mustangs. But yeah, this was... I joined this session as well because the Mustang, I found it so much fun to drive. Oh, as the Corvette is gone. So I was like, I want to do some racing in this. And there was this public hosted. And it ended up being like some sick racing. I was like, this is crazy. The good thing is this was short safety cars. It was like 2 corners, 3 corners, waiting for everyone to catch up and then go again. So it wasn't that bad. I guess I throttled up a little bit too late. Someone loses the front, but as I said, this is without damage. There's no damage on, so it ended up not being that bad. You know, it just repairs itself on its own, basically, and there's no damage. Right after a restart, basically, not even on a restart, guys running deep. And here, some more battling that just ends up going absolutely to the bin. Which, it happens. I mean, and then safety car just pulling over to the side of me and sideswiping me. Overtaken by another Ford. As that's a very late defensive move, but hey, why in the world not? I think the guys behind are going a lot wide as well. A little front bumper running there. And here I'm on the outside. Oh, outside of 2 cars actually, trying to get the position. Slide to P3 for now. I mean, I'm guessing it won't be like that for long. Guy in front sends it as well here. Oh, just get left a bit of space. This is crazy. We could just stick our nose on the inside. Absolute send from my side. I was like, he's braking super early. It wasn't even a send. He was just braking early. So I was like, yeah, why not? And he was just squeezing us to the inside. The racing here, this was door-to-door racing, which is super nice. You can have that in iRacing when you turn the damage off without getting netcoded or getting damage or anything. Try it on the outside, but there's just not the grip is there. So I run it out wide. So this part I've sort of caught up to the train a little bit again. You can see they're moving. The guy in red is just blocking all over the track. I mean, why not? You know, if you're wide enough, how would the guy behind be able to get past anyways? Am I right? You see, they break here. We break to the inside. The guy in white slips through. Somehow goes for that position because the guy in red just ran absolutely deep. So now we're 2 times side by side. The guys ahead are side by side as well, having a battle. And we have the Corvette joining us too. So I think someone else joined us at this point because we were up to 7 cars at this point, just memeing around. I send it down the inside. He leaves the space. He actually runs deep, and I get absolutely turned around by the torpedo in red. Absolute menace, that guy. What's this? Look at this. This guy just gets slightly shoved on the rear end and he has to save it. Just loses a bunch of speed. I don't know what happens there, but it allows us to go for a send. So that's exactly what we do. Send it down the inside. Kind of get it done. Yeah, we get it done, luckily. Oh, and the guy in red loses it right afterwards. What a track hazard, this guy. Oh, look at how narrowly I avoid him. Look at that. He spins it around. Look at how narrowly I just managed to get past him. Opa! That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh my god. This was so much fun. This is probably one of the reasons why I really love sim racing. You know, I'm just able to join a random hosted session and then get some of the most ridiculous racing with some randoms that I never heard of, like this.